I
About
see,
you? What week?
like you had a bit like sun.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
yes.
How's the weather in Canada?
So hot,
Ah, really?
so hot. Yeah, it's like 30.
It's a very unexpected answer. Like you,
Yeah.
like,
What?
but like, oh, yeah,
It's like there's no between, you know. It's like winter, summer. We don't have any spring or
And it's
fall.
usually like that, or it's a unique situation.
It's unique, yes. It's like you don't have the chance to be used to get used to the weather, you know. It's like,
Usually in Berlin, it was an amazing spring this year, no, Gali?
yes, yes, that's true.
It was just a perfect spring, like blossoms and a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun.
But I saw now you already see in some places that you know that the leaves are already, you can realize that it's dry because some leaves are already brown.
mm,
Yeah, and the last week was really hot and
Yeah.
dry. But the spring was quite, I don't know, colors were amazing. And it was
Yes.
perfect temperatures. So I read the script. I liked it.
The first half.
First draft or first draft?
Both.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I liked it. And I like the drawings.
the drawings are really nice. Gali.
But it's just a storyboard drawings, you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
still.
thank you.
It gives a good idea of the story, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Mhm. It's like you don't need to read every single page to understand the story.
Yeah,
Only you, looking at the drawing, you understand it.
yeah. I have a few thoughts, not too many, but I was thinking that at the beginning, I think it would be, I don't know, maybe it's because it's still I don't know, like an early draft, but it would be interesting to hear a little bit, maybe, I don't know, some kind of inner voices of Dam and Hofit, like to hear why they decide to leave all of a sudden, because it's not clear. It's just happens. And you get a sense, I mean, you get a sense that, I don't know, but not really. I mean, in Iran, like it's crowded or a lot of noise, but suddenly Dam decides to, starts to fly, and the same with Hofid. I think it would be interesting maybe to, I don't know, I thought it would be interesting to somehow cross-cut between the two wars, the two characters, and see their, their normal life before they leave, and what makes them, choose to suddenly, escape. And then you can play with it a little bit, like this, to see Hofit's world, and then maybe Dam's world, or the surroundings, or I don't know, to have this kind of sense of what they feel, and then begin, start from there. That was my only thing that I wanted. I felt like, okay, I needed a reason for why they,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's
It's funny, you know, I really like your comment on it, and it's so funny because the real Damavand is moving because it's a volcano, and it happened like maybe 1 month ago that we had an earthquake because of that. And people were like commenting on Instagram by saying, maybe it's moving and it wants to leave. And I was like, oh my God, they know our story. It's like how it's possible. And there's so many like um, analyses of why it's moving, or why it's no more like dormant volcano. So I thought that maybe it's going to be a good thing to put this kind of discourse on the beginning of the movie, that they talk about the real mountain that it's moving.
Okay. But there's also, I guess, kind of like he chooses to go. No, they have this emotional. I don't know. They have this. I don't know what you tell me, but I think.
Yeah, it's the idea is that basically in the next part of the script they start to talk about it or ask each other, and then the viewer learns it when each one learns it.
Okay.
But I think it's a really good idea that you have glimpses maybe of their old lives. I think really
yeah, or get a little bit more of their worlds, you know, a little bit more, like to see where they are, even like technically or functionally to understand what they do and what what's their background.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but if only when they start to talk, they start to like kind of flashback it and talk about it, and then we as viewers, then I get it.
So maybe we can work on it, and you can see it for next week, which is going to be our last. I'm already nostalgic about this.
It was great, huh?
But I hope we stay in touch, you know, to be able to show you the final
Yeah, sure,
part.
of course. I hope also we somehow, I don't know, maybe at a certain point, I don't know, screen it or have a screening in framed, or I don't know, but for sure, I would love to, you know, stay updated, and you should come to Berlin the minute it's
Yes,
possible.
I would love to.
Have you ever been in Berlin?
No, never.
Okay.
I welcome.
What else besides the script? Is there any other new things?
Yes.
Okay.
Leila, you want to show the world, or should I quickly show Hofit how she is developing, or?
Maybe it's good to show Hafid, and then I will continue.
Okay.
You want to share screen? So just
I share the screen.
Yeah, now it's possible.
You see?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I finished basically the technical drawing of exactly like the measures and all the things, and also a bit experimenting with my face inside the screens.
I really liked how she expresses and
which will move also in. What?
I said I really liked in the script the way she her face is, you know, reflected on the screens all the time and reveals her emotions and stuff like that. It's nice.
Yeah, and that's pretty much. The model is also going, but I need some more parts, and it's like a bit to find it with the corona is a bit more complicated, but at least now I have all the measures and everything, and yeah.
Oh.
And playing with the colors, it's a bit like this because she's an Air Force, so it's inspired from the actual with the colors of the flag and this and all this. Yeah.
Sweet.
And can you please talk about the numbers too? Because I really like how you personalize it. That you know, it's like the numbers on the thing. No.
Yeah, it's because every plane, and in general, in the Air Force, you have like a number that is. So Hofid has my birth date, basically.
Okay. Which is
Yeah.
22nd, December 22nd?
Yes.
Nice.
We won't forget. I promise.
Exactly.
And that's you, right? The photo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's that's the plan, and that it will also move in stop motion. So I would have to record everything she says, but photo by photo. So she moves a bit like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's nice.
thanks. And stop share. Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn. Okay, I really hope I know how to work with this thing. Okay, screen. No, just wait, please. Okay, now I'm sharing. Do you want to let me share, please?
Thought I did. Yeah, you can share, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you see it?
Now.
No?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good. So, yeah, as you know, I'm trying to create this imaginative world, which is more like with natural elements. So I try to like put things together and then add some lights. So it's my first sketch for the landscape. And now it's more like you see, I added light, and then these shells, which are really important in the. I don't know. I don't know if you saw in the script why they are important.
What, the shells?
The shells, yeah.
Yeah. She says that they sheltered her, or they some from childhood.
It's like yeah, because Damavand is located between the Caspian Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these shells are from there. And then to put it to have like to give it more like how I can say to create like a real jungle. I try to have like more perspective, like trying with compositions. I'm not still sure about it because
How do
it's
you
not.
create these images? Is it like existing images that you somehow work on, or do you create them from scratch?
Like the whole image is not existed, but I go and take like some free images and cut into them and put them together.
So start to play with existing images from an image bank or something.
Yes, totally.
But it's all cutted. It's like a collage, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice.
Thank you. And then I was like, okay, it cannot be only whatever image, you know. I would like to have some meaningful details. For example, for the animals here, you see, I don't know if what's your impressions?
I love it.
Thank you, but you know, I would like
depth,
to
you know, you feel like you look like in a somehow like like you're not sure if you're looking on a reality or a dream, or I don't know, but it's I like.
Yes, I like it that you say it's like a dream, because that's the point. And then here, you see these ships are from this historical site in Iran, which is Persepolis.
Mm-hmm.
That is like one of the most important sites in our history. And then I was like, okay, to have animals, for example, in this landscape, I can go and search for some, like meaningful thing in the history because of the Damavand and because of her importance in our culture, so it is somehow like personal and then national details or
Symbols or
yeah, symbols,
of
exactly.
the Iranian culture.
Yes, totally.
It's nice. It's really rich and homogenic. I don't know, at the same time. It looks like a world. Yeah.
Thank you.
Creative world.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that because as we told you, you
Like
are
another dimension, right? It feels like it's like it's a different
because
dimension.
Khafit is gonna be like a 3D dimension, and I was like, okay, I should have somehow like this kind of perspective to have this real or to have
Yeah,
it.
suddenly it makes me think a little bit about the Wizard of Oz. Like she like dives into this a parallel world or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is maybe existing, maybe not.
Yeah.
Constantly in this.
Because also in the script, it feels like there's that there's dust and there's something like she moves into this and suddenly she's, sucked into this different dimension or different world. She doesn't know where she is. And
Yeah, totally.
it's like surrealistic or.
Yeah.
For example, you see there is like fog in this. I should see how I can create fogs, but with the programs that we know, it's not that hard to create this kind of effects. But yeah, it's gonna be like foggy, dreamy, this kind of scene.
Kind of dark.
Dark, yes, dark.
Oh, okay.
So they have dark
side, yes.
Dark what?
Dark pests.
Yeah.
But there will be some lighting moments.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, we are so exciting to continue the work, and yeah.
So what's the next step? What are you working on now?
So you next week to finish the script, and then continue to develop more the world, different elements that should be in there.
Yeah.
For example, like finding really, because also the world, as Leila said, there should be a meaning why it made from what it made of. So it's more to understand the reasons. Yeah.
Okay.
In my case, I should search for like birds, how they move and everything, because in the script there is like some birds which are important. So yeah, this week I will work more in things that are alive. It's going to be more joyful for the next week.
Okay. Okay, great. So thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
See you next week.
Yes.
See you next week.
Looking forward. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.